Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf! Today we got mail! Even more mail, so much mail. The imposter can go... Mo. What did Mo have to say? Alright. That was just, somehow I had a dandelion stuck to me. It doesn't work that way, Mo. Not this time of year. Okay. From Annalisa. Ooh! We have 2 birthdays in a row. Oh dear lord. No, for Steven, I'm having a birthday party on 2/6. Please come if you can. I'd love to see you, even if it's only for a little while. Things are more fun when you're around. Aww. So Penelope and Annalisa to wannabe Steven. If you want to change your image, you should try my certified popularity growth plan. It's totally foolproof. Simply pose all cool wearing this, and you'll be it for sure. Okay, both rude and potentially helpful. What do we got? Number 2. We'll be number 2 if we follow her plan just behind her. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that. Penelope is sassy, and I love that. God. I'm not doing it. 1, I don't have a cool pose, but 2, I'm not doing it. Not being her number 2. I mean, to be fair, that would be a lot higher than I am anywhere else, but still. Oh god, I'm red now. That's her attack. Alright, we got... I believe this is Annalisa. If I remember housing placements. Pretty sure this is Annalisa. Yes. Welcome to my home, Steven. Just sitting down to write a poem about a leg warmer. So what can I do for you? Let's chat. The other night, I went out to one of KK Slider's shows and requested Hypno KK, and he performed it. It's amazing to hear it done live. If you like his lesser known work, you should ask him to play it. Oh, that is fair. Okay. I do need to yap about something today. Because this is something that could potentially impact a lot of gaming. Well, if it isn't Steven, you're late. So, is there something you need from me? Let's chat. Oh yeah, have you heard about this Gulliver character? He's been on the beach since this morning. Gave me quite a scare when I ran into him. If you talk to him, he just mutters stuff in his sleep. We should, like, do something, Yodelay. Well, I guess Gulliver's here. And that is the current lawsuit against Steam in the UK. I personally agree with Valve that it's kind of complete bullcrap. The whole premise of this lawsuit is that Valve apparently has a monopoly and is unfairly treating customers. Except their proof of this is the 30% cut that Valve/Steam takes from sales made on their platform. So do retailers. Like, basically every major retailer takes about that same level of cut. Like, quite simply, maybe I'm being a little tinfoil hatty. This feels like an indirect Epic lawsuit. This feels like Epic Games probably contacted this law firm to start this along, and then basically backed out before it would become public that they were part of it, in an attempt to gain more market share. That's all it feels like to me. Because this will do nothing except maybe force Valve to pay out money. especially where it's a class action lawsuit that probably can't even make any real changes. It would just result in Valve having to pay almost I think it's almost £1 million, which, let's be real, for Valve is basically nothing. They might honestly just pay it to make it go away. Like... But the thing that I have issue with is that one of their arguments is, oh, well, because Valve charges so much, that's why games are so expensive. 34, there's another that I don't need. Yeah, I know, I am really close. None of you dinguses are gonna give me this bingo, are you? When Valve doesn't set the price, Valve takes their cut, but so does, say, Walmart. Really, game? Really? So what's left that they could give me? 5 or 27, 2 or 20, 12. I have almost completed this bingo card. Come on, man. It's giving me 5 or 2. It's giving me 5 or 2. 5. I literally... The only numbers left it could give me that would not give me a bingo are 2 and 12. Game. What about this being rarer than actual bingo? I freaking doubt that, game. Why? Why am I cursed to just never get bingo? I'm just not allowed. Mo, help. I just got Sapphire, gross. Mo, help. I dreamed I had to take part in an epic arm wrestling session. Sauna. It's totally overheating. Then you shut up and saved me by dumping a bucket of water on me. Anyway, since you saved me, got you a neutral wall. You're my hero, Myan. I hope you like this present. I mean, I don't mind a neutral wall. This lawsuit is being proposed as it'll make games cheaper. It's not going to. Game prices will remain the same whether Valve takes their cut or not. What would change about Valve taking their cut is the quality of Steam will almost certainly decrease. And not because Valve wouldn't want to provide you with a good product, but simply they would almost certainly have less funds to devote to specifically... Did I hear a snowball being moved, Mo? Did I hear that? I did not. Okay. They'd have less money to devote to making Valve, or making Steam, a better product for people. Now, admittedly, a lot of the changes that Valve has made have not been great. Sale going on from 5 p.m. today. Alright. I didn't actually get back to the meteor shower. I kind of forgot. I forgot. I also went to bed super early last night, so... Like... It would just be bad for consumers. And the only ones being actively impacted by this fee are companies selling products through Steam. Like, another of the things that they're on about is like, Valve requires you to buy products through them for products you've bought already there. Except they kind of don't. Like, I don't want to get too technical or dorky here, but I can go onto Humble Bundle and buy a game key for a game, DLC, whatever that might be. Admittedly, it'll be for a product on Steam, but I can buy the game key through Humble, and Humble's sales rarely match up with what Steam is doing. So that right there clearly puts a damper on their argument. Oh, Steven, you seem chipper as always. What's on your mind? What's the latest? I was talking to Paula not long ago. She mentioned she was thinking about moving. What? Might just be a joke, but it might not be. Well, I definitely need to check in on her. I'm not keeping her here, but I didn't know she was thinking of moving. Like, I like Paula and all, don't get me wrong. But she's not, like, my one villager to keep worthy. I may never choose one this series. I don't know yet. But I guess she's moving. We'll have to talk with her again today. Girl, please. You gotta keep your mayor informed of these things. How many fossils have I found? Okay, I found all the fossils. It's just the money rock left. And the other snowball. Like, I honestly find this lawsuit to be one of the stupidest things. Because Valve has faced monopolistic lawsuits before, and they've all been thrown out because, you want to know something funny? They're not a monopoly. If you want to buy and play games on PC, you have options. That right there indicates they're not a monopoly. Like, you can use Epic Games, you can use Good Old Games, you can use the Microsoft Store. You have literally 4 options for places to buy PC games from. If you want to go past just PC games on PC, there are so many options. The emulation scene is pretty massive, and this is gonna give me bingo. Yeah. Unless I get 2 or 12. No. Okay, 20... 27. I don't even know what to say when it comes to this bingo. I don't feel a sense of accomplishment. That's the problem, my snowman. I don't feel accomplished. So this machine has not... I have no coupons. This used to be going off like crazy. What have I not done? Use my coupons to... Yeah. Oh. I hadn't clicked on that. That's what it was. I did not know you had to do that. I guess I accidentally do it every time I play New Leaf. Well, a new town in New Leaf. I'm not the smartest man. Hey, we have a good luck day, too. Like, I could see their point if Valve was actually a monopoly, but even then, you have options when it comes to buying games. You don't have to play games on PC. You can play them in other places. You want to know where the real monopolies are if you want to get completely technical? Consoles. Because consoles are pretty heavily locked down, force you through their specific thing and tend to make the exact same kinds of deals that Valve does. Weed. Also, if you want to talk anti-consumer and PC gaming platform, hey Vic. Hey Steven. Lately I've been hearing people call you Tiny S. Kinda catchy. I call you that too, Cud. I don't see why not. Whoa, I can? Sweet. Alright, from now on I'll call you Tiny S, Cud. It's a very ironic nickname, but I'll take it. Epic Games is a lot more anti-consumer. Which I know might sound a bit crazy, but it is kind of true. Oh, Tiny S, nice day to get a few things done, isn't it? What do you like to talk about? Let's talk. I really wanted to get a centipede, but I just can't catch one. They're everywhere, but I can't get that one for myself. What's wrong with me? It's not the right time of day. They don't come out until 4 p.m. I'll see if I can remember, but I'm also going to be busy at 4. So, yeah. Now we need to find Paula again. There we go. Give me the meow coupons. Didn't even have to reset. I was also pretty spot on with that one. Like, Epic Games will literally make developers sign contracts that literally state that they cannot... They sign exclusivity contracts. They cannot sell their games anywhere else for a set period of time. Alright, Paula, girl. Yo, Steven, how you doing, Yodele? So, what's up? You want to chat about something? There's nothing big coming up this week, but that's not too bad. I always go full throttle for every single festival, but even I can't keep up with that pace forever. Since we have some downtime, I'm gonna save up my strength for the next big event, Yodele. Okay, she really just does not want to tell me that she's leaving. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I mean, she doesn't need to tell me crap, but, you know, would be nice. There we go. Now the cat machine's going ba-doom, ba-doom. Let's get my coupons, 5 whole coupons. Honestly, if I ever absolutely need bells, I can just turn the coupons into bells. It's a pretty good exchange rate. 1 is 3,000, if I remember right. Like, that's a pretty good exchange rate. Alright, to the museum, then to retail, then back to Main Street. But, like, I make mention that this has pretty big ramifications for gamers in general, because, like, you know prices are not going to go down because of this, but what will happen is almost certainly companies will become much more bold in demanding better splits, which is going to basically mean a lot of games will probably just not release to things that you own. Well, new consoles that you own. If you're playing on a 3DS, there's nothing new releasing on it anymore, but that's sad, but that's just the reality of old game consoles. Things don't get launched for those anymore unless they're fan-made. But, like, I could see, you know, because I can almost guarantee you, without even looking it up, Nintendo probably takes a similar 30%. Sony probably takes a similar 30%. Microsoft almost certainly takes a similar 30%, or possibly more. Like, I can guarantee you big retailers take 30% or more. Like, that's why things are expensive. This isn't Valve is driving up the prices. No, they're not. That snowman moved. Snowman's haunted. I don't got a gun on hand, but Snowman's haunted. Like... Alright. Let's sell the pipe. I'm keeping the number 2 shirt because it's funny. Let's sell these. Ooh, $13.90. What was the premium today, I wonder? Probably gems, if I had to guess. Wallpapers. No, alright. Neat. Let's actually come put stuff away really quick. But, like... I basically, before I'd even read what they were going to use, I basically predicted that it was going to be a case of, oh, we're doing this for the consumer. Because big bad mean Valve is charging the consumer too much. Like, no, guys. Guys, just stop lying. Just admit you're doing it because you want money. Like... But I suppose they can't do that because a judge would just throw it out immediately. They have to try to portray it as, oh, but we're doing this for the consumer. Big mean Valve is making developers charge them too much. Like, frick off. That almost couldn't be further from the truth. Valve is one of the few places that you can routinely buy games for pretty cheap because of how often they put games on sale, and a pretty hefty sale at that. Valve is one of the most consumer-friendly while still being... I mean, it's a storefront. All storefronts are not consumer-friendly, but it's at least one of the most consumer-friendly. Hey, man. Yeah, I know you're not up for the day yet, but I brought you a snack. It's a good joke. I'm so happy. Well, bring him. Brought you an orange. It's the same shape as your head. Sure, you'll love it. An orange. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, it's quite satisfying. Thanks a bunch. Probably return the favor. Really good joke. Alright. What you got for me today, Shrunk? Thank you, Dr. Shrunk in the house! My damn German joke is just thing to cure what ails you. You know, lottery can get you dreaming. Buy one first prize, buy a yacht, get a hot tub for my yacht, and some sort of robot butler. Maybe take the missus on vacation. Would she like a tropical island? Perhaps a mountain hot spring. Thinking about all those exciting possibilities gets me jazzed. When do they announce the results of the lottery? Hell no. I was so busy daydreaming that I forgot to buy a ticket. I mean, I just wouldn't play the lottery, but that's me. I do like having daydreaming, though. I mean, that's at least something I can use, you know. If I get a villager I really like, I can daydream of them, you know. It's pretty nice. Like... It's so frustrating seeing crap like that, because, like... Especially when you just, you know... You know this was almost certainly being pushed by a competitor. Costo! Welcome! Actually, I don't know why I'm greeting you. I don't really work here, baguettes. What can I help you with? Chat. Let's see. What should I buy, baguette? Maybe a baguette? They are pretty nice. I like baguettes. Alright. Right, I need to eat the cookie first. Wait, I just thought of something. I need to double check if I can even find it. Oh no. I don't remember exactly when. Okay. Yeah, today. Today video. What you guys are watching is the day I need to start. The future is a mystery that may hold great treasures for you. I apologize, I kind of got distracted there. I needed to see when I'm going to need to be watching my mother's dog for a while. Got a lucky ticket. And I know I messaged it to a friend. Though my brain is saying it's actually today. Like, yesterday for you guys today. 25. It's a question block. I'll just be selling that. Like, I like Mario. I don't... I'm not the biggest fan of the Mario items. The thing I would love, but Nintendo is never gonna do again, would be if they were to, like, bring back, like, the NES classics. That is a cool thing for the original Animal Crossing. The fact that you can just play old games within the game. Honestly, like, if they were to do that, but, like, bring everything that they still have the license for, like, the NES or SNES catalog into the next Animal Crossing game, I feel like that would make that game sell better than almost every other game they could release. Though also, and I've not watched the Direct, Tomodachi Life, the new Direct happened. I've wanted to play one of those games. Any of y'all who have played, would you recommend that new game? Based on trailer. I'll probably watch the Direct at some point, I just don't have time today. I slept too long. Hey, is Steven getting sized up for new sweatpants, bro? Nah, not really. I haven't worn sweatpants in forever. Can help you with, bro. Let's talk. Changing clothes can help you change how you feel, bro. And yeah. Just chatting, Sabes. Steven, what kind of clothes do you really like? It's gotta be white and green gingham plaid, of course. Not everyone wants the Mabel special, no matter how much you keep trying. I mean, I'd take the Sable special. I mean, we do got an academy uniform. Can I try it on? I'll wear it out. I mean, I wish I could wear pants with it, but it's fine. The crown! Is this the expensive crown or the cheaper one? I know there's a... Isn't there two? I could swear there's two. But I know there's this one that's 1,000,000 bells. Seeing it here. I can't imagine ever spending that much. It's only 1,000,000 bells. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't got that kind of money. I know I just reduced its sell value, but... Or maybe I increased it. Who knows? Humans are pretty uncommon, so... The selling point of a human tried this on could actually be quite good for sales. Okay. Get these planted. I think I'm just gonna sell this tree sprout. We have so many trees. I need to chop down trees, not buy more. We do need to go find Gulliver and then see. Again, I'm not gonna use a guide for Gulliver this series. I am just gonna wing it and see if I can figure it out based on what he says. I'm not the dumbest when it comes to geography. I'm just not the smartest either. Alright, man. Just give me 5 more minutes. No, you don't get 5 minutes. You get 1 at most. Cinnamon buns, not currency. Not yet, anyway. Come on, man. Time to get up. Alpha, you're not. You're not. Still not currency. Though they could be if we agreed on it. That is just kind of how currency works. If we agree on it, it's currency. Literally, you know, D20s could be currency. We just don't agree that it's a currency. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I know you're still sleeping, man. Like, currency only has value because we agree it does. Like, that's it. No, Izzy, go away. Stay away from me. Gasp, I say. Am I over there? You must be an angel, right? No. Guess not. My name's Gulliver. Happen to be a simple sailor who travels the 7 seas, searching for an ink. Who? Oh, this is the name of an old girlfriend of mine. Nah, I'm just fooling you. It's the name of the hurricane that attacked me. Whoosh. Izzy sure was a rush dame. Well, hurricane. After all, she completely blew all my memories clean out of my head. Pretty sure I was headed somewhere. I can't remember where. I know, it's obvious. You helped me figure out where I was headed to. Yeah, I'll do my best, man. You mean it? Haven't met such a noble skipper since old Barbary of Rogueport. I haven't close. Anything and everything you can remember. Alright. Long ago, the people of this place set out to explore Europe and the rest of the world. That's what they say, at least. Heard that my great-great-great-grand seagull Gulliver St. Gulliver explored most of the world himself. He stopped in this place too, just to give them the idea. Traveled the world by boat, first in Europe to do so. India, China, Japan, there's all sorts of exotic countries. I wanna say Portugal. Trying to think. The Uncharted Waters player in me wants to say Portugal. But it could also be Spain. Spain did do a lot of exploring. Does have a rich naval history in the Age of Discovery. But the first? That'd be none of these. Because beyond Europe, yeah. But even then, they wouldn't even be the first. Because the first to explore Europe, and also into the Asian territories, would actually probably be Rome? Like ancient Rome? That doesn't exist anymore, so by extension that would be Italy now. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say Spain, because they held more territorial control in North America than Portugal did. I'm gonna say Spain. It was Portugal. It was Portugal. Can I change my answer? The boat I was riding on is way different from Mr. Captain's. His latest doodads and super deluxe thingamabobbers. Still wasn't enough to keep me from going overboard, though. Yeah, I can't change my answer. It was Portugal, wasn't it? I should have went with my gut and said Portugal. I'm sorry, any Portuguese viewers. I'm sorry I doubted you. I mean, I kind of didn't. I just kind of was sitting here like, no, that's way too obvious. It can't have been them. That was too obvious. Oh, well. I kind of want to look that up now just to see if it was actually Portugal, but I'm just going to trust it was Portugal. That's going to be it for today. I apologize I did spend basically all of today just kind of ranting about this lawsuit against Valve. And, like, I don't want to come across as somebody who's just ready to slobber all over our corporate overlords, but Valve is one of the currently good ones. Like, And if Valve does something wrong, you ought to know I'm going to call it out. And again, they've made a lot of bad UI decisions over the years. I do not like how Steam looks these days. Like, I also don't think that their products that they sell console-wise are very good. But, you know. Heck, right there. Valve's a monopoly! Oh yeah, that's why they're one of many handheld gaming PC makers. Valve's a monopoly! That's why they're only now getting into the console market. Make it make sense. Valve's a monopoly, but you have 4 options. Or more, actually. There's probably more for buying games online. On PC. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I thank you all very much for watching and listening to me ramble for like half an hour. And hopefully I'll see you all back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.